Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm back with part 2 of the Alex Ross covers show, and just to share with you all the covers that I got, cover designs and layouts and pencils and stuff like that, whatever it is that I have. This is for trade paperbacks right now, and I'm going to eventually move into comic books and different things that he's done with those. And I'm just going to keep doing them as the more books come out, more covers that I get from Half Price Books or through Amazon or through Midtown Comics or through my local comic book store. I'm going to keep doing an Alex Ross series just to show you all the covers. And I've passed up a lot of covers at Half Price Books, and I got to go back. But like I said, I had a like I always do, I grab a big pile of stuff and I looked at those. I'm thinking, do I want to get these? I want to get these. And Alex Ross covers, they're not worth anything for some reason. I don't know why, but the artwork is beautiful. It's for a collector to get them all and have them in a series. And if you have one of those sheets that you can put, you ever see those? I've seen them at comic book stores, and I saw somebody talking about it on one of their pages. But get one of those sheets and you can put the comics in them and hang it on the wall. That would be beautiful, just to have one covered with all of Alex's artwork, George Perez's, Brent Anderson, Ivan Rice, Todd McFarlane, you name it, Greg Capullo, Mike Deodato Jr., one of my other favorites. So, but here, I don't want to keep talking. You can see like the posters in the back. You got Hawkman and little Adam there, and then you got Avengers, Invaders, and there's Secret Wars, and then Spider-Man up there. Really cool. But here's this. This is Mythology. I've had this for a while. And there's a side, and there's a little story in there. Hopefully, we're gonna focus. But there's a story in there of Alex. It's not focusing for some reason. But that's Batman there. But with Alex did especially for this book, there's Wonder Woman. But he did specifically for this book a story in the back of here with if you know the mythology or the story behind Superman and Batman working together, and how Batman received a little piece of kryptonite from Superman, just in case he ever got out of control, he would use it against him. He said, because we're friends, I know you would use that to stop me and everything. And in that, they show him using it. But that's really cool. I mean, it's like I said, these books, I got to do more of them, but they show like photos in the back with like the statue and everything that he has, and then the photos in the back to show how he takes pictures of everybody that he does his posters with. I'll show you real quick. This is just about the covers, but if I can find it real quick. But yeah. Here how he takes photos of everybody. This is the guy who poses for him, for Superman. Look how cool that is. And then how he uses it and starts drawing. But I got to do a flip through of this. And I know there's probably more on YouTube where people are doing flip throughs, but I haven't done it yet, so I got to try to do it. Everything. But that's that. And here's another cool book, Earth X Companion, the trilogy companion, where he did just a book to show you like the behind the scenes of everything, to show you everything about Earth X. It's just really cool. It's like just to show you, it's just full of different stuff, the stories and everything, and he shows you the covers and then how he designed all the characters. This would be an awesome book to go through as well. And now we got Marvels. This is the trade paperback, but they got hardcovers as well. And see, what's amazing is they do a hardcover, especially with Astral City. They'll do a hardcover. He'll do a cover for that, or a dust jacket, and then he'll do a trade paperback, and he'll do a completely new cover for it. It's like, wow. So I think lately though, on some of the later ones that Astro City, what they put out with DC and Vertigo, he just even went on the trade paperbacks. They've been keeping the same cover, I've noticed. Unless if there's anything different, let me know. But that's the cover for that. Here's the back cover, and as you can see, it looks like it could be Joker killing Joke. No, it's not the Killing Joke. It's Phil Sheldon taking pictures for his book, Marvels. It's really cool. It's like a reporter who followed him all around for years and everything, for decades. And he took photos of them and everything. And of all the Marvels, all the different superheroes and different things and clashes that they had and battles and tragic stuff that happened, especially during the mutant era and everything, where they were all going after the mutants. But he made a book called Marvels and did a signing. It was really cool, like a big hardback of all the photos that he put together in the story. It's cool. But let's see. It'd be cool if Alex would even do that. If he were to make a book like it was done by Phil Sheldon, and he would paint all the photos that he took and everything and put them into a book and have them explain it. That might be kind of cool. I wonder if they ever thought of that. Okay, now we're on to Astro City, I think. You know what? Let me do something. Let me use the DC and Marvel stuff. We'll do that first. Justice. Alex Ross Justice. Look at the cool. Here's the heroes and here's the villains. That is so cool. There's this. Just a second. All right, we're back. I had to sneeze and I didn't want to sneeze on camera. I'm like, it'll be loud. I don't want to do that. So I paused it. But here's the side and here's the back. It's just beautiful. And I think this is Doug Braithwaite's artwork, and he painted over top of it. This might be completely Alex. I think the cover is just completely all Alex. But this is beautiful too, because it's just all full of the artwork. If you haven't seen this, you got to pick it up. You can get it on Amazon. It's just Doug drew it all, and Alex painted it. It's just beautiful. Everything. This is the book I got to go through. I have to get the single issues because it'll be easier to do flip through for, but I can use that as well. I want to do a flip through for it so you can see the artwork. Everything. Like I said, I'm going to continue to keep doing Alex Ross. I'd like to start up and do one with George Perez and Jack Kirby, stuff like that. But here's Crisis on Infinite Earths. I have this case here. I got this, and I got a poster in here that came with it. I met George Perez. It got kind of beat up a little bit, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of tight to fit in here. But I met George Perez back in 1998 or something like that, 1999, and I got him to sign that poster. It's really big, but it's the one with I think it's with him, Superman holding Supergirl. Yeah, I think it's the one with him. It got put in with this collected thing, but really cool. And when I got him to sign, I got to talk to him a little bit. He's a really nice guy. If you ever met George Perez, he's cool. But here's the front. George Perez penciled this guy. He penciled every single character that appeared in this series, a 12-issue maxi series. He penciled every single character into this poster. And Alex said, "Hey, I'll paint it." But you're like, you gotta be kidding me. This is amazing. And then what I'm gonna have to do is show you, here's like the book, shows the Monitor's space station. But here is the cover. You can see just that him holding the death of Supergirl, and then Wonder Woman got beat up real bad in there. I'm not sure if she died, but just to show the other side so it'd be balanced. Then you got the Flash in there running, Barry Allen. But they show all the Flashes, which is cool. But every single character. And this could be used as a dust jacket. It could be used for a poster if I wanted to put it into a frame. It'd be used as a poster. And one thing, there's a poster, I don't know if it's for sale now. I think it was maybe $40 when they first came out with it. It's like 5 foot long, somewhere around like that. Or either it might be shorter than that, and the actual painting, because there was a story in Wizard magazine which came out where when the movie or when the book came out and George drew that, it shows after George drew it how Alex got it, and they showed him painting some of the characters in it. And then when he was done, he had his head on the drawing table like he had passed out, because it was 5 foot long and like two or 3 feet tall with every single character. And Alex went through and painted different ones. He said he jumped around so it looked like he was getting something done from one end to the other. I'm not sure, I can't remember how long it said it took him to paint it, but it's beautiful. But I'm thinking the poster, you might be able to find it on Amazon or eBay, but it came out years ago, and I think it was $40 back then, and I can't remember how big it was, but it showed it, and it was on like a thicker paper, so it'd be real sturdy. So if you wanted to get it, I think you could roll it up, or you could frame that. But beautiful, everything. And I didn't buy one. I didn't have the money back then, and it was just a bunch of different stuff and everything. I couldn't get one, but I loved it. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. I was looking through previews. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could get one of those, but I couldn't. Maybe I can get one now. We'll see. But now we're on to Astro City. So this is Astro City Family Album. I don't have the other one. I'm trying to find it. I think I lost it somewhere. I can't find it. But it was Life in the Big City. I got to find that with Samaritan on the front. But here's Astro City. Or Jack in the Box on the cover. What's cool is like Kurt Busiek made all these different characters up. He worked with Alex with designing them all and everything. That's the back. But that's Alex's painting on the front. And that's that one. And like I said, I'm going to go through these just to show you real quick and everything, just because I like to keep it no more than 15 minutes. Here's Astro City Confession with the Confessor and Altar Boy. And if you've read this is a really good story to find out who this guy is and who this guy is. I won't say it on here, but just awesome. And that's that one. And here's Astro City Local Heroes. And I think this guy's name's, I forgot, Supersonic. Very cool. Look at it, looks like keys and a cup of coffee and everything on there. I'm not sure if that's the actual painting that he did and they set that on top. I'm not sure, but that is really cool, isn't it? Here's the back. It's just a collection of like 6 issues per trade. And those are trades. I held off on getting the hardbacks because I wanted to get the trades. The trades are like 19 bucks, something like that, 17, 19 bucks. But I'd like to go back and get the hardbacks now eventually, because they're all different covers, and I think they have just their dust jackets, which are really nice. Here's Astro City, The Tarnished Angel. These stories are really cool. If you haven't checked them out, they're really cool. The story about this guy. He wanted to be a good guy, but just everything happened in his life and everything where it didn't work out. And where he went, this was a cool story here. Mock Turtle, wow. But that's the front cover. Isn't that cool? Here at night, one of these I think I got it for a really good price at one of my local comic book stores, Capital City Comics. They were selling these. I got Astro City Confession. This is the hardback version of the softback that I showed you. Trade. See, he did a totally different cover. And this is a dust jacket. You think the Confessor's up there, you know, Altar Boy, look at that. And I don't think there's anything, yeah. They got a whole new cover inside, but yeah, but that's really cool. And now we got the Dark Age. If you've seen any of these stories, like Astro City Dark Age, very good stories. You got to pick them up and check them out. Read them. You love them. This is number 1 that he did. Very cool. And I think in each book, he has a cover gallery and everything, which I'll have to show you eventually, but I want to just show you the covers right now. This one's really cool. This is number 2, Brothers in Arms, Astro City, Dark Age. This cover. That's Silver Agent, and I forgot the villain's name, but it's just cool. It was like Master Anarchy or something like that. Well, Master Anarchy is a character I made up years ago, but I forgot his guy's name. It was like a double negative or something like that. They were making fun of him, something like it, because his name was like Double Bad or something like that, like bad, Mr. Bad or something like that. This is Astro City Shining Stars. Look at a cute little baby. And Samaritan is the guy with the dove on his chest. Really cool. And here's Astro City Through Open Doors. This is like the new stuff that they put out with Vertigo. He's got some really cool characters that he came up with. And these stories are just so cool. And Brent Anderson is an awesome artist. Here's Astro City Victory. These are cool. You got the Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman archetype characters. Just cool. There was a statue of this years ago. I'm not sure if they ever made them in any of these. And I'd like to find out if they made action figures. It'd be cool if McFarlane Toys would make action figures, and McFarlane Toys has awesome action figures. So that's that. 2 more and I'll be done. Astro City Private Lives. She's like a Doctor Strange type character, similar. Very cool. He has a few characters that are like Doctor Strange. And here's the last one that I have of my trades. Astro City Honor Guard. This is cool. All these were awesome stories. Just cool colors and everything. But that's it. That's it for my trades and everything. I might find some more. I've been looking around trying to find them all. But thank you very much for watching. I try to keep it short and everything like that, just to go through these so you can see them. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Please like the video, subscribe, tell your friends and everything. I'm going to keep doing more of these. And like I said, I'm going to move into other artists and creators and writers that I like eventually. But thank you very much for watching again. You guys have a great day. And Collectitude is out.